folks. Not quite chilly yet, but it will get there. Beautiful Sunday in North Fulton County, Greater Atlanta. What's up, Clark? Nice day. Oh my goodness, I almost can't read it. Yes, it's a great day. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Michael Menard? Just shared your video. Thanks, Mike, for sharing my video. I haven't even started talking yet. So, let's see. Darren Valentino, what's up? Michelle Scott, what's up, beautiful? Is that my brother? John Pierre? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is John Bunch. This might not be my brother. This is another John Bunch. Or is this my brother? You're coming to Atlanta. I can't wait. I just can't wait. Anyway, I got asked a question yesterday on one of my videos, or maybe the day before yesterday, over on my YouTube page, Black Dragon National President, my YouTube channel. You guys should go over to my YouTube channel and like the channel. That's really cool for my subscription numbers, blah, blah, blah. So please like my channel over there on YouTube and share my video. I really appreciate it. For those of you who don't know me, I'm John Bunch, known as Black Dragon on the motorcycle set. And I have these talks from time to time with folks who are interested, and even some disinterested parties. Who don't like what I say, but listen anyway. So we are. I was talking about dues paying and the importance of dues paying, and exactly what dues paying meant for the motorcycle club. Now let me jump the phone. There we go. So I was talking about dues paying and the importance of dues paying and what it meant to the MC over on my YouTube channel. What's up, Charlene? And can you guys hear me better now? I think Don was saying he couldn't hear me. So one of the questions somebody commented, and they said, it sounds like that kind of talk you have when you're about to let people know that you're going to get rid of them. And we just talk about doing the best that you can at all times as a member of the MC. My whole thing is how to give your best, your utmost to this thing that everybody claims that they're into for the rest of their lives, and they're a brother and they're this, they're that, and the other. And we just like to see some of that. We like to see a little bit more of that than we hear talk. And it's always in what you can do to prove that you walk the walk rather than just talk about walking the walk. Let's see. Hear you loud and clear. Great. So, and listen, I'm getting hit up by these video vloggers, and I had no idea that I was a moto vlogger. Wow. A moto vlogger. So I guess I'm a moto vlogger, which is a motorcycle video blogger, moto vlogger. But the difference between really cool moto vloggers and myself is they have these awesome GoPro cameras that hang off their motorcycles and stuff, and off their helmets. I mean, it's magnificent what could have. And my brother Shadow Warrior he's a moto vlogger, and he's gonna help me get the better technology so that I can motovlog. And so some motovloggers have been asking me to shout them out on my page, and I didn't write down your names, so I'm going to do that, except I definitely have to shout out my brothers over there in Romania. They've got a beautiful motovlog, and so I find that it's important to shout out the folks, especially the folks that support you and look at your videos and stuff. So I'll be doing more of that as I do those videos, so you guys can go check out the really hot moto vlogs, which they chronicle their adventures and travels in this lifestyle that we all love so much. So that was my moto vlogger thing. Hey, what's up? Jose Gilbert with Sean Bell, Shauna Morton, Clark Cam Miner, appreciate you all. Tyrone Anderson, thank you all for watching. So I got, what's up, Philip? Oh my goodness, Prime. Love to see you. So I'm just out here trying to keep hope alive. That's all we have. Oh, my brother Rob Brown, Black Sabbath. These are my Black Sabbath people. Love you all. Daryl Logic Turner, appreciate you. So I was doing this video, and someone said, that's a really cool video on dues paying. And so he asked me, he said, have you ever had to put any members out of the club? Have you ever had to put any members out of the club? Well, we're 44 years old, 43 years old. And yeah, we've had to put out probably literally hundreds of people out of the club. Listen, it's not for everybody. Some people are there for a lifetime. Some people are there for a season. Some people are there for a reason. And the reason is not always the best reason for the MC. Some people are there for their own reasons. Some people are there for their own reasons, and those reasons aren't good reasons for the club. So there comes a time when you have to separate us from the MCs. Separatus being Latin, of course. And, whoa, dude, how about some blinkers? Oh, she's on the goddamn phone. In her fucking hand. Excuse my language. I mean, really, folks, come on, there's motorcycles out here. This is not how you drive. You'll miss something. She was kind of cute too. Come on over. Come on. There you go. She was kind of cute too. I hate to cuss her out, but she's gonna get the business anyway. Brother Black said, "Tell it like it is." So sometimes you find out that people are not a good fit, or maybe the MC's not a good fit. Maybe they don't have enough time, or maybe life circumstances have gotten the best of them, or maybe they found another MC family. Maybe they just turn out to be treacherous SMSs, SOBs, and they just don't turn out to be. Oh, I see all these likes going across the screen. Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't really need to elaborate. Philip says, I see that a lot, even in a car, even on a car. So, you have to part ways. So, sometimes people make it to where it's very easy to part ways with them, and sometimes people make it to where it's very difficult to part ways with them. So, when the gentleman asked me, how do you handle getting rid of folks out of the club, I thought about it. And I've seen it happen so many different ways. And only if, most of the time, it's not good. It's seldom ever really smooth unless the person just really wants to go. And then a lot of times the club doesn't want to go, doesn't want him to go. So you see all the begging and the please don't go and this, that, and the other. So the first thing I want to say is, if somebody wants to go, let them go. Do not engage in a whole bunch of, oh, please, we need you. They know you need them. A lot of times that's why the dirty SOBs want to go. Because they know you need them and they're trying to enforce a point. How about imposing fines? We'll get on that. So, a lot of times, Dolores Black Sabbath, hey, baby girl. A lot of times, folks will, they'll try to use their position, the fact that you need them, they'll try to use that against you and hold you hostage, as it were, the hostage holders. And I have a video that talks about the taters and the taters in your family. Go on my YouTube channel, Black Dragon National President, and look up the taters and how to get rid of the taters out of your motorcycle club. The imitators, the rotators, the commentators, the hesitators, the agitators, the dictators. Those folks, there's about 8 of them. The rotators, rotate from club to club. Agitators, always keeping up stuff. The commentators don't want to do nothing but always want to talk negatively about somebody that's doing something in your club. The hesitators, they won't do anything. They just hesitate. They can't make a decision to save their lives. Imitators, they only come in the club because somebody else came in the club, and if that person leaves, they're leaving. You know, the taters. And a lot of times, after dealing with one of the taters for so long, it becomes time to rid yourself of the taters and, more importantly, their negative influence on your mighty motorcycle club nation. So how do you get rid of those people? How do you separate them from their membership in the MC smoothly, fluently, and effortlessly? So we have to understand that there's a few different ways that people leave. One is voluntarily. So let's talk about the voluntary leavers for a minute. Holy moly! I hate these left-handed freeway entries. Like, really, who designed that? Like, they come in on this side. They only do that in Great Britain over there, where they come in on the left side. You know, everybody's supposed to come in the highway on the right side. You can keep your eye on them. You're doing 100 over here, and this guy comes in at 45 miles an hour. Like, that's okay. You know, when I was driving over there in Britain and Ireland, it was really crazy. Like, we pass on the left, drive slow on the right. They do it the opposite. It's just crazy. Doesn't even seem to work. But anyway, they don't have right turns either, or left turns. They have turnabouts. And if you've never been in one of those, woo! So anyway, the people that want to leave, those folks, you got to let them go. They want to leave for whatever reason. I didn't get voted in as secretary. I don't like that guy. He doesn't like me. This is not a real brotherhood. I spent more money than they spent, and nobody thanked me for it. Nobody came to the hospital to see me, even though I never called and told anybody I was in the hospital. They had to read my mind to find out I was there, and I just don't want to be a part anymore. I really don't have time. My personal life has taken over. I really don't have time. I got to drive my 18-wheeler all over the country, even though I knew I was a truck driver before I got started. I I can't seem to make any meetings. And you guys are not happy with me, so I'm going to quit. Such and such messed with my girlfriend. Well, that is a reason to quit. But the reasons that they quit, I don't like the president. I don't like the national president, who's always on Facebook and YouTube. So, there are reasons to quit, and people will have them. And they never want to quit when we, right when we need you, right when you just got this project started, right when we got our clubhouse. They love to quit. Oh yes, if you're starting a clubhouse, remember this. The people who hawk for the clubhouse the most will be the first people to quit when you get that clubhouse rent on your butt, on your back. Those people that had to have one are the first ones to be late on their dues, to not want to come and participate in bike night. And you got 12 people to pay the rent and you need 9, and they'll be the first 3 to drop off. Just in case you didn't know that. That's what happens. So, you get to the point where you say, oh my God, please don't go, we need you. Gosh, man, we need someone to pay us. What's up, brother? Ride hard, baby. Although that is a Harley. I'd love to go catch his ass and dust him, because I like doing that to them. Only problem is, come on over. Only problem is, I'm getting off right here. So, in any event, they always quit right when right when they know you need them. That's when they quit. And I'm going to promise you, it's going to do you no good to beg them. The only thing you're going to get from them is an extension of their quitting time. They're going to quit. It's going to happen. It might not be this week because you begged them, but they're going to quit because they're quitters. It's in their blood. It's what they're made out of. And you didn't see this coming because you prospected them. They were the baddest prospect. They had when I say bad, I mean good. They were superior. They were a superior prospect. They were there every time you needed them. Oh my goodness, you built so much hope and faith on them. Hope and faith are demonstrated through time. A 3-month prospecting period is not time. It's just a courtship. When the courtship is over, the relationship has to still be worked upon. You guys know how it is. You go and convince a pretty girl to like you, and then she gives you some, and you're like, yeah, man, this girl's crazy. And you stop doing the things it took to get her. Those are the same things it'll take to keep her. Then she leaves your black butt, or white or red or yellow butt, and now you're all upset. I can't believe she left me. We haven't gone out in 7 months. I don't take her to the movies anymore, and I stopped answering the door, and I quit paying for her gas when she comes over. I can't believe she left me. MCs have a honeymoon period time too. And you'll see the most ardent prospects begin to fall off. Some people say make the prospecting time longer. And there are people that are married to people for 15 years, and then one day a brand new person walks in the door. Well, I didn't know you wanted a motorcycle. You never had one for the last 15 years. You're in a midlife crisis. No, you just didn't know me. So, we find that the honeymoon period wears off, and these folks, they want to go. Let them. Let them go. Never beg anyone to stay in your MC. Don't ask them. Don't say, we really don't want to see you go. Oh, man, we hate to see you go. When they say, I've been thinking about leaving, that means that there's already doubt in their heart. And in a brotherhood, there can be no doubt in your heart, because if there's doubt in your heart about staying, there'll be doubt in your heart about standing back to back with me to face whatever the situation. And I don't need that. Just get the hell on out of here. Does that make sense? And typically those people are gone anyway. That was just the first step. They've been thinking about it. They've been talking about it. They've been discussing it on Facebook. And you typically the last to know, especially if you're the president. I was thinking about leaving. You've been thinking about leaving. What the hell? What's taking you so long? Can I get my colors, please? Let them go. So the best way to rid yourself of someone who wants to go is to let them go. And say, we're so glad for your participation in helping us to build a mighty nation. Every step you took with us along the way made us greater. And we thank you for that. And we hope to see you down the road. And if you leave the right way and let the sergeant at arms cut your patches off and don't have an attitude about it, maybe we'll let you prospect again one day and come back. All right, that's those folks. 2, there's the folks that for some reason have broken a bylaw to the point that they must be separated from the MC. Who knows what they did? Maybe they pulled a gun on somebody in a meeting. Maybe they stole from a brother, stole from the MC. Maybe they cavorted with another brother's wife, which should also get them a butt kicking. Maybe they discuss club business outside of the MC. Maybe they, whatever. There are things that people do that makes it where you have to get rid of them. So the first thing is, you should not put somebody out of your club unless they've broken some kind of bylaw, there's some sort of violation, and so there should be charges brought. I've seen it where folks will just walk up and the president says, give me your colors, you're out of here. Well, what kind of an MC is that? That's not democracy. That's not going by the bylaws. The bylaws typically say there are these reasons that you can be put out of here, or there are these reasons that you can be brought up before the brothers, and then they can make a decision as to what needs to happen to you. So when you just throw somebody out, you're probably violating your own bylaws. A lot of times, people don't like somebody in the MC. A lot of times people gang up on somebody. He's done something, he's not well liked, he doesn't talk like we talk, he doesn't come from where we come from. Well, he was good enough to let in the MC, but we never liked him, and so now we just want to throw him out. And people do this kind of thing. But there needs to be a process, and that process needs to be fair. Now, specifically how that process works, you will find, I know this is kind of a cheesy plug, but you will find that in my book, Sergeant at Arms Bible, where we talk extensively about parliamentary procedure, and we talk about the time when you got to put somebody out, how you should, we call it a separation hearing, and we talk about exactly what needs to go on that hearing, how people need to be notified, how people need to be addressed, and this is how 99%ers do it. So other MCs that might do this a different kind of way, and I surely would love to just one day be able to slap somebody upside the mouth and put them out. But 99%, we don't do it that way. We follow our bylaws to the letter, and we follow the rules, parliamentary procedure, to put people out of the club. There is one thing that you got to know that you should do in the beginning, and you should educate people in the beginning. It's like MCs don't want to tell the truth. They don't want to tell people that this stuff here, this is our stuff. So you don't get to keep this stuff when you leave the MC. This stuff you have to give back to us. And because you have to give it back. If you don't, it's like we're afraid to tell people that because like we're afraid they won't join. So now you got a guy who paid $400 for his colors and vest and T-shirts and hats and stuff, and he's like, I paid for this. I'm not giving it back. I'm putting it in a shadow box on my wall. And now you got to get dusty with the guy because you never told him in the beginning, hey, this is our stuff. You got to give our stuff back. What else? So if you have that training in the beginning, you won't have to go through the pain of that in the end, where now you got to have a war to get your stuff back because you never told the guy in the beginning. And I don't know what MCs are afraid of. Like, just tell the truth. This is how we do this. You'll be responsible for dues. You'll be responsible for mandatory rides. We just paint such a pretty picture. Like everything is roses. There's no responsibility. You just come on in. Okay, so you don't do this with an argument. You do this very formally. You're just as formal and cordial as when the guy came and joined the club. Just as nice. You try to be as good as you can be, as wonderful and respectful. You have the person's charges in writing, and you have the outcome of the trial. This is what happened. Our decision was to separate you from the MC, and in that separation, we will be picking up our colors at this time. A lot of times people get mad. They don't want to bring their colors with them. They have you go chase them down for their colors, this, that, and the other. These are typical things that we see in the MC. So the better you handle this from the beginning, the better you set yourself up for this, the better off you'll be. I'm over here at the Athletic Complex Center where the good folks are playing soccer. This is the Caribbean Soccer League. So you have the Jamaicans and the Haitians and the, oh my goodness, and the Trinidadians and all of the good folks playing soccer. And we're coming over here to come hang out, and we're probably going to start the Caribbean Punch magazine back up again. For those of you who remember my Caribbean Punch magazine, which was one of the most awesome Caribbean magazines in the country in the early to middle 2000s, we're getting ready to bring that magazine back out. And I'm so excited to be working again with my great Caribbean folks. That this is going to be a return to the glory days of the Caribbean Punch magazine, representing the great players of the Caribbean Soccer League. Man. So that's what I'm over here for, just in case you guys didn't know. But anyway, we want to handle these things early. We want to handle these things professionally. And after you do that, or when you set that up, you can separate people from the club without anger, without fighting, without war, with all this kind of drama. It's a simple procedure based on the bylaws. And if you base everything on the bylaws, you absolutely cannot go wrong. Oh my goodness, I didn't see those children. Guess maybe I shouldn't be riding on the sidewalk. Any questions? What else? What else? Any questions? Bylaws are essential. Yes, they are. Mr. Stevenson, HMC, good to see you.
Oh, you came in. will you be on Teach MC? Yes, I will be. Man, I'm too old to burn myself on my pipe. It's ridiculous. What else? Any more questions? So, as I say, folks, the important thing about ridding people from the club, if they want to go, let them go. Now, when you have to get rid of them from the club, this is a internal thing. So letting everybody in the world know why you had to get rid of a member, it's retarded, it's ridiculous, it's club business. It's not a time for Facebookism. When somebody leaves your club and they want to argue on Facebook, shut that down. Don't let that happen. Don't participate in that. Don't be a part of that. Just don't do it. Be much more professional than that. If they do it to you, don't get into the back and forth. Now, sometimes we lose our members and they go to other motorcycle clubs. And what a motorcycle club should do is call you up, and there's a whole protocol to follow. And I talk about that in another one of my videos. And when they don't follow that protocol, sometimes we get mad. And this whole Facebook thing erupts. And you such and such, you think you're so tough and blah, blah, blah. Well, it's not the way to handle that. Don't participate in that garbage. Stay off Facebook. Stay professional. Stay above the fray. You know what I mean? And if you do that, you can stay out of a lot of drama that comes with the whole separation thing. Sometimes when you separate people from the MC, it becomes, it's sad. Nobody likes it. So you can avoid a lot of idiot business just simply by staying away from it. How you doing, bro? So we want to stay as professional as possible during this process because we were brothers. That's the other thing you want to remember when you separate someone from the MC. We were brothers at one time. We shared everything together. So because we shared everything together and we were brothers, it's important that we maintain a level of decorum. Don't go away mad. Just go away. If there is a way that a person can earn their way back in, make that accessible to them. Sometimes folks act a little bit better if they think that they have a chance. If they think they have a chance to redeem themselves. And sometimes, depending on the way people go, they should have a chance to redeem themselves. So, think about that. Keep everything above board. Keep everything fair and treat everyone the same way. You'll see this in Sergeant at Arms Bible. What else? Patch over protocols. What else? Okay, fines. Somebody asked me about fines. I wasn't going to do fines on this one, but fines are an interesting thing. All of this needs to be dictated by your bylaws. Your bylaws will dictate the fines. And if your bylaws are followed, then your fines will be administrated, and fines should be, the way we kind of do fines is the president might get mad at you and fine your butt, and you've got an opportunity to accept the fine because you know you were wrong, or request a committee hearing, and you get judged by your peers. And when you get judged by your peers, then whatever fine that comes up, the sergeant at arms will impose, and you'll need to pay them. Does that answer your question about the fines and how they should work? What's up, Uncle Tommy? It's good to see you. Man, I'm trying to find some people here. It's a big old park. What, any more questions? Okay, that answers your questions.
Let me go back on
That answers your questions about the fines. Great, excellent. So, any more questions? Going once? This park is bigger than I remember. Boy, I love that sound. Did you guys hear that guy taking off on his motorcycle? Okay, I think I got everything. So, people have been asking about TeachMC quite a bit. TeachMC is on a little bit of a hiatus at the moment. You can catch Big Cell, however, on Fast Harley's Only radio. He's on Thursday nights, 9:30 to 11, where he will be covering many, he'll be covering many of the wonderful topics that we always talk about on the various shows. And TeachMC, I will probably be coming back out with TeachMC after I deliver this next book. And we've got Black Iron Motorcycle Magazine is getting ready to relaunch after being down. We took it down right after the movie Biker Boys. That was about 2001, 2002. So what is this, 2017? So Black Iron Motorcycle Magazine is coming back out shortly, within about a month or so. And we'll be doing Caribbean Punch Magazine again. It's been gone since 2005. So Caribbean Punch is coming back out, and probably a Caribbean radio program. These are some of the things that are on the drawing board. So somewhere in there will be time again for TeachMC, and we'll be excited about putting that out. Any more questions? Alrighty then. People have also been asking me about, we haven't seen you on Fat Boy Getting Skinny. Oh my goodness. My Fat Boy Getting Skinny videos are coming right back to you. I started again today, and I'm just trying to find the room to get them done as we go to our goal weight this year, 2017, of 250 pounds. That's the goal weight. That's what we're working towards. And by God, we should get there. All right, then. I think that's everything. I appreciate you all for watching. And we will be doing a lot more of these. I've got a brand new production studio for my video stuff. So I can't wait till you guys see. I got a brand new production editor. Her name is Ty. She's a most amazing filmmaker. She makes movies and film. She's just absolutely amazing. And I can't wait till you guys meet her. and see some of the really wild stuff we're going to be doing. So the video vlogging, the radio programs, the books, the magazines, we're trying. All right, folks, thank you so much. And as I now need to get off this thing so I can call the people I'm looking for, you guys make sure to ride safely, treat each other good, follow the bylaws, treat each other like gold, and get skinny. You know, I'm amazed I can actually walk. I'm not out of breath. It's amazing.